Happy Saturday afternoon, everybody. Honestly, I haven't been to the gym since last weekend. Dealing with a lot this week, obviously, and it's not just the emotions. It's anybody that's been through it knows there's so much more you have to deal with. Breaking ties like that. I mean, starting new accounts, sorting out your bank, whatever. It's been miserable trying to fix my iPhone or get a new one and get my information from the old one. I could have like 3,000 or 4,000 pictures of my kids that I've lost, so I've tried not to let that stress me out. But I'm here at the gym knowing that this was where I needed to be, and I did listen to an amazing church service this morning, and if anybody read my message, it's pretty amazing how God can talk to you so subtly, and it's so easy to miss. It's so easy to miss. I wasn't able to make it to church in person today, so I hopped on YouTube and just Googled Sunday morning sermon, and the first thing that comes up is Dr. Charles Stanley. If anybody pays attention, they would know who he is to that, in that area. And it was amazing. It was about getting through tough times and making it, staying faithful to God. And that's very important, because it's so hard just to let go and let God, and or whatever your higher power may be. I know I need all the help I can get. I've had a lot of ups and downs in the last 15 years, especially when I dealt with my addiction. A lot of them. And every time I did something and I felt like I hit rock bottom, they always kept telling me the bottom is when you stop. And I kept thinking, how could this possibly get any worse? I'm thinking prison and death, and that's about it. But things did get worse. And there's something that I've really had to learn and practice, really understand in my heart, is I may have been doing very well for a few years, had some slip-ups, but ultimately, even with sobriety, it doesn't mean everything's going to be okay. Damage was done in the past, things that I can't undo, and I have to accept that and forgive myself. And that's very difficult. I've had several people reach out to me. Even on Instagram, I was trying to, just spread the word about mental health. And I've had people that have never even heard of me messaging me with some amazing stories. And after about the fifth or sixth person listening to me, talking to them, they just suggested, hey, it's in my situation right now, you can't really take off work financially, trying to start over. But I know I need help. And I really had to swallow my pride and ego, because there's that part of me that says I'm going to do everything by myself. I don't want help, I don't want to ask anyone for anything. But I had to suck it up and at least ask. And so what's the worst that's going to happen? You ask and nothing happens. So yes, I did make a GoFundMe, and if everything does work out, God willing, I can find the proper help I need, and also would like to donate that to helping others, men, women, all around, that are suffering mostly from mental health. Now, that your mental health can derive a lot from physical abuse, emotional abuse, it all tied together. So anybody that's been through this, I want to give back the same love, if not more, that's been shown to me. Had a lot of friends reach out that I hadn't talked to since high school, or 18, 19, 20, and it just means the world to me. Thank all of you. I don't know where I'd be at in the past week if I hadn't started doing that and sharing and bottling it up. Yeah, I'm still, honestly, I still I don't watch the videos, but I look back and I know it's only been a week, but like, man, I can't believe I did that. I've always just hid everything. And the very few people close to me knew the truth, knew what was going on. But everything about my manhood, you know, my ego, my pride, I didn't want anybody to know. You know, trying to live in that perfect Facebook bubble, Instagram bubble, or whatever, where your life just looks perfect and whatnot, when really it's literally the exact opposite from perfect. It's turned into everything you ever feared. I just thank God that my kids are alive and safe and being taken care of like they deserve. As hard as that is to say and accept. I love them to death. I get to see them next weekend for a couple hours, and I'm very thankful for that. And no matter who's there, it's not going to ruin the time I have with my children. Nothing ever will. I love them so much, and I want them to always know, always, that your dad kept going. He kept fighting, and he only grew stronger and better. When they get older, you know, somebody asked me, would I ever tell them the truth about all this? Yes, I will. I may omit a couple things, regardless of what was done to me. I want the kids to not hold any grudges to anybody. So I might omit certain things without trying to badmouth anybody or, you know, use the kids as leverage. I would never do that. It's just not in my heart, you know. Part of me really didn't want to post anything about it and just talk about some of my issues, but I felt like in order to really reach out and get help, and also help people with this mental health issue going through the hardest of hard times, I want to reach out. I want to help. I want to show y'all love. I want to just show you there's a lot of good people out there. There's a lot of love out there, and those people, they need love too. We all do. Love is powerful. Like I said, I believe it was yesterday, I had that nurse this week kind of overhear a little bit about what was going on, and just made me stand up, and out of nowhere gave me a hug. And I cried and cried just from the love, the careness. You know, this woman doesn't know me, and it just, that has touched my soul. And those of you that have reached out, and I'm so beyond thankful for you and your love. And even if you may not be able to exactly relate to the situation, I'm sure you've had struggles in your life that have been very, very difficult to get by. And I may not have been through your exact struggles, but I can be there for you. I can be there for anybody. I want to be, at least. Right now, maybe I'm not the best, or maybe the best I can do is just listening. But I know I keep trying, I keep fighting, I keep moving forward. I'll be able to do more. The 12th step of AA is about servitude. So if you think about that, in the AA program, the final step is about serving each other, helping. And I really want that. I want to be able to be in a position to properly serve others. I couldn't imagine the world we would live in right now if everybody was always trying to kind of outdo each other with love or servitude. You know, could you imagine that? I can't. It would be incredible. Just, and I do mean around the world. I don't care what ethnicity, what race, whatever. Just the world. We're all people, you know. We all suffer. We all hurt. Maybe some more than others. I've always been told that I was, at least for a while now, I've been kind of too soft, which, you know, honestly, is after what's happened, yeah, I was. I was understanding and too soft, even with the truth right in my face. I don't quit, you know. I don't ever want to quit. There have been many times, many mornings, many days where I've just kind of stumbled around wanting to call it quits. Shoot, even right now I'm having my butt kicked on this thing. I'm out of shape, but no quit. As far as fitness goes, I hope that y'all can find yourself a gym, and even if you come in 15 minutes here and there, you know, start off somewhere. Right now, this is kind of where I'm at, starting over a lot. And that sucks. You know, if you look back at some of my old pictures, like where I'm trying to come back from, it's hard. But I know life is like fitness. If you keep coming, you keep working hard, day by day, changes will happen. It's just, I tell a lot of people when they're training, 90 days before you really start to see and feel the changes. Like truly. You feel them pretty quick, a week or two, but to really feel them and see them, usually about 3 months. Well, I'm on 2 weeks right now. And I feel a little bit different, but I know I got a long ways to go. And chances are it's probably going to take more than 3 months. But my video is coming to an end. I wanted to share something else from the gym. I had a great AA meeting this morning, a great sermon, and I got some work done, and sucked up my pride and ego, and even made a GoFundMe, which, to be honest, like I said, I don't really expect it to go anywhere. But if I can get help and I can reach out and help others, it'll be worth it. Worth sucking up my pride, my ego. But I love all of you. Thank you again to everybody. And I know I've gotten a lot of offers. Hey, let's meet up for lunch, dinner, what have you. I promise you, I'm getting around to that. A lot of nights I haven't felt like really doing much of anything other than sleeping. But thank you guys. And I would love to take y'all up on that and really start moving forward. But thank you again. Sorry, I'm kind of rambling now. Y'all have a great day, a great weekend. Bless all of you. Love you guys. Bye-bye.